Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're, my son Jack, we're gonna look at a very simple Juji Gatame with no gi. Okay, so we're gonna just do a basic Juji Gatame, no gi. No gi is a little bit slipperier, so the arm has to be a little more controlled with no gi, and I'm gonna show you. So Jack's laying down this way. In order to get any arm bar, you have to isolate the arm or get the arm to where you can, just control that one part of his body. So from here, if Jack is straight down this way, basically what I'm doing here is I just need to get my one hand underneath his armpit so I can grab my hands this way and just kind of push down on his head and pull up with his, pull the shoulder up with his arm this way, just to get his arm, away from his body. So now I'm gonna come across to the side. I'm gonna actually grab Jack's wrist here, grab my own wrist here, almost like a reverse Kimura or Americana this way. And now what I don't wanna do is step over the top here and then pull him back, because I'll have too much space. With Juji Gatame, you have to have my butt has to be close to his body so he can't pull the arm out. So again, I'm gonna come under his armpit here, right? I'm gonna start prying his arm up a little bit this way, okay? Step over, grab his wrist, grab my other wrist this way. Now I'm not gonna step over, right? Like I just showed you, because I don't want to create space. I'm gonna kind of drag my knee over his head this way. Now when I pull him back, there's no space. My hips are very nice and close to Jack's body. And I have this grip here, which prevents him from, if I just have this, Jack can kind of like turn in and pull the arm out pretty easily. So let me show you from the other side. Let me put you, maybe this one. Okay, so if I'm here and I have this, I pry the arm up here, right? And I don't have that grip, or I step over this way, push his head down, step over this way. There's gonna be probably too much space between my butt and Jack's body, and he can actually just pull it through and I'll lose the arm bar. So what I'm doing is, right, left arm under the armpit, grab my own hand, doesn't matter which way, push his head down with my forearm, push his head down while I'm pushing this other arm up, right? Now I'm gonna grab the wrist, grab my own wrist. I have a better grip here this way. Now I'm gonna keep him nice and close to me. Now slide my knee over his head this way. Yeah, pull him back this way. Keep my knees tight. My knees are too open here. It's also creating space where he can wiggle out. But if I keep my knees nice and tight this way, together close to his shoulder, it secures it even more. And now I can just bring it back, and always pinky down. Pinky down is where his elbow doesn't bend this way. His pinky's down and I start to raise my hips, it's gonna hurt his arm, okay? So maybe from doing this angle. Okay, I'm on Jack's back. Get back up a little bit. Okay, one arm comes under the armpit, grabs this way or this way, doesn't matter. I'm gonna push his head down, picking up the shoulder. Okay, move over a little bit to the side, grab the wrist, grab my own wrist, keep his head down, slide my knee over his head this way, pull him back, knees tight, right? From here, it's easy to bring his arm back. I can pull it back, pinky down. If his pinky's not down, if his pinky's up this way, his arm can bend a lot different ways. But if his pinky's down this way, his arm is stretched out, it doesn't bend that way. And I barely have to move my hips just a little bit this way, and he's gonna feel it. So always have that pinky down. Okay, so that's basic Juji Gatame with no gi. Okay, you can do that same grip with the gi also, but in this case you don't need to get a grip on the gi. You can just do it with the wrist control and then pulling it back. So like I said, if Juji is one of those things, if he gives you an arm and he's leaving an arm out, you take it, but if he's not giving it to you, you got to use something, a lever to pop it up and make some space to get your hands in to be able to take that arm. Actually, if Jack, one more time, if Jack's keeping his elbows in real tight also, if he has pants on, and I start to act like I'm going to turn him this way, he's got to bring his arm up. If you saw that, let's go back. He's going to move this arm when I do this. I'm going to try to turn him. He's going to move it over here, and now it's back to here. It's real easy. It's not going to be too hard to get one arm just under his armpit here and be able to create this kind of a lever to pull the arm out. So you might have a question, oh, if his arm's too tight, how do you do it? But it's definitely doable. Just get that one arm underneath armpit, the other one's on top of his back of his head, start cranking it, pushing it, then switch to the wrist control, and you can get that Juji Gatame release. So hopefully you like that video, and like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.